Let's head now to the NCA Money Desk. Devan Murugan joins us. Hi, Devan. So Telkom has a problem with deals between Vodacom and the company Rand. Tell us more.
Yeah, it's all got to do with competition. And what I'll do, Sally, is get to that story in a moment. I want to talk about the markets first, because we were 2/3% or thereabout in the green. And a couple of factors, both local and international, perhaps mainly international. Let's chat to David Shapiro there from Sasfin. David, I mean, mining shares doing well. We're 2/3 in the green. What do you make of what the main drivers were?
Look, volumes are very low on the market as well. And I've been listening. I listened to Kaya, what Kaya was saying, and until we start to get investment in this economy, the confidence is not there to really drive our market higher. And you can see it in the kind of volumes that we're seeing through the JSE. But today, the volumes, besides Prosus and Naspers, which are perennial leaders in the value traded today, it's mainly been gold shares. The gold price picked up a little bit, but those have been the big leaders together with the platinum shares as well. Both those prices up. But Devon, as we talk now, I think something's happening in the US markets, and it appears that Steve Mnuchin has just said, literally as we're talking now, that it's going to be very difficult to get a stimulus deal through before the election. And as a result of that, we started to see markets come back, which no doubt is going to have some influence on the direction of our market probably tomorrow. I'm sure that story is going to unfold. So it gives you an idea of the volatility that we have to deal with all the time. It can change literally in a minute.
And you will get that lingering effect if you're dealing with the largest economy in the world, David. Are you looking forward to tomorrow, 2 o'clock? President Cyril Ramaphosa giving us a remedy to our very dire problem. What's your take?
I thought that the press has covered it quite extensively now, and the fact that there hasn't been any reaction is quite encouraging. I thought the fact that Tito Mboweni delayed the midterm budget might have caused jitters in the market, but the rand is holding well, and most shares are holding well as holding up as well. So it seems that they're just taking this as a non-event and have almost discounted the worst case. Again, what the Economic Council has projected or recommended, I also thought might cause jitters, the fact that we're not going to address debt and rather increase taxes as a means of getting funds in. It didn't scare the market off at all. So it just shows you how immune we are to some of the moves. But let's wait till tomorrow. I think maybe there is a surprise that could influence us. But rand holding pretty well. We're still at 16.50.
Yeah, staying away from that 17 rand mark. David Shapiro at Sasfin, thanks very much indeed for talking to us. Quick look now at those actual numbers on the All Share. All right, so Telkom is not happy today. It's approached the Competition Tribunal to report spectrum arrangements between competitors Vodacom and data-only network Rain. Telkom says those arrangements should be declared a merger and therefore subject to scrutiny by competition authorities. Telkom argues that Vodacom's ability to control Rain's spectrum entrenches its position as a dominant player in a highly concentrated market. The latest move comes ahead of a spectrum auction, which Telkom says will set the ground for the nature of competition in the mobile market. And as these events unfold, Sally, of course, we'll wait to see whether those data prices actually drop.